I mean, this is a matchup that's definitely occurred in a Japanese tournament, but this is my first time commentating it, so I want to know what's going to happen right now.
Oh, don't worry. I am used to this sort of matchup here. I've seen Jolie play versus ETN or Rockin', so I got all the matchup experience you need.
That's actually really reassuring, because I can't say like that for most people. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, I just commentate Terry and Zelda all the time.
Oh, look, the important thing is that Kuroneko was doing the right thing. He was using Power Wave to beat out a lot of the early iterations of the Knights. That's going to be really good, but eventually he does have to get in. And Maipan with the Zelda, the down tilt does outrange Terry a little bit, but you do have that Nair. And if you're a Nair merchant in this matchup, that's going to be a big difference. Ooh. Yeah, you can't just keep throwing out Power Wave either, because if you do have the powered up Knight, that is going to be destruction.
Yeah, you even saw it right there. The Knight just kind of ate through the Power Wave completely, and it looked like Kuroneko didn't expect it because like it kind of just DI'd straight off stage when they got hit by that.
Maipan is going to have to do his best to not get Kuroneko to 100%, so you do have that go meter.
That's actually such a funny thing to say. He's like, yeah, just make sure like you kill him before 100 every time.
We have to treat like this FGC character much like a little Mac.
That's actually a good point. Oh, nice parry. But I feel like the spacing on the lightning kick there was really tricky to punish effectively. That was really weird.
But we're going to have to see a lot more crack shoot here. I do like the burn knuckle there at ledge. And yeah, that's still just a little bit too slow, able to actually get through that. But the crack shoot is going to be really good to get through those Knight setups. And you have to be so careful in pressure and shield because you have just so many options. And that was wonderful coverage right there.
So
going off fair.
So was the Nair's love there kind of like a distraction for the Knight? Or does like the Knight hit into Nair? Like what was that?
No, so the game plan there was it was the Nehru's love because he didn't use the jump, right? So he stalled in the air, double jumps into the fair. So he's like, okay, I have to jump, but the Knight is right there.
I see now. Okay. Oh, down tilt what? Terry dying like that? To that?
Oh, yeah.
That was a JV, by the way. That was JV, by the way.
That was a JV3.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've seen the down tilt combo into fair, like, at many different percents, but I still see it. I'm like, Zelda has something like this? Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. This character cannot be slept on.
Okay, well, that was
This character does have a few tricks, and once you know those tricks, you can start working around them. Against a character like Terry, though, where you can just wall them out with the Knights, Nehru's Love, or these tricky setups, it's going to be a little difficult. Kuroneko is going to have to just go in and stay in.
Oh, okay.
PS2 is a wonderful choice. You know, you do have that longer stage so you can actually get out of the Knight's range. It's also going to allow you to try and get those jumps from ledge that Terrys are always looking for, so you can get the dare and get an early spike. You do have also more options to land, and that's something that's always difficult for a character like Terry that can be juggled pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that. Like, already a really explosive game one, and like again, we kind of been seeing the trend of that quite a bit. Like game one has just been very dominant from one side, and then you kind of have to see the nature of best of 5. Will they adapt? But it is Zelda. It's like such an uncommon character. My point.
Okay, but there we go. At the ledge, what do we see here? Trying to catch that jump. These multi-hits, too, from Zelda are going to give him a lot of trouble. He just has to do a lot of cross-ups. What's the landing here? Lovely parry and the crack shoot. But, ooh, Maipan ready at that distance.
Yeah, I do think, you know, the cross-up, like, all-turn roll strength of Terry is normally really good in a lot of the matches. But what do you think about when it comes to fighting Zelda? Do you think she has enough, like, blind spot behind her for that, like, all-turn-around jab from roll to be really good?
So it's going to have to be something that you have to be very careful with because you are going to have to buffer an out-of-shield option. So it's going to be up to Maipan to actually call out with the fair or the bear. So this is where Kuroneko has to mix up that landing on shield. Is it going to be a cross-up? Is it going to be in your face? Or am I just going to tomahawk and punish you? Or, there we go. If you're going to miss-space that back air, you're going to get up-smashed. And we still have that go meter.
Now, this is normally what Terry's live and breathe for, getting a stock lead with, like, you know, the go factor online as well. It's just, like, it snowballs so much damage, or even potential, like, stocks at very low percents. But I feel like the crack shoot, interacting with the Knight there, kind of gave Maipan a little bit more frame advantage to punish that, just because it slowed down a little bit more.
It pushed him just far enough away that you had the perfect distance for that fair. Or again, the Nair into the grab, the down tilt fair. No dare.
Okay, yeah, that situation is really hard to get away from, especially like if you're already popped up in the air from the down tilt too. Not sure what Maipan could have done to avoid that once he got started.
Nothing. No, you have to SDI out, and even then it's going to set up for a dare.
Oh, wow, that down tilt looks like it's a sour hit down tilt. Like, you know, for that type of setup, I was like, oh, it needs to be like a tipper down tilt, but
nope.
No, it's just down tilt.
It does depend on the percentage, so you have to always be ready for that. And that was just the perfect percentage.
Okay.
Of course, Crack Shoot's going to be stopped by Nairu's Love. Kuroneko dancing around this.
No punish.
Missing the forward tilt.
What's the setup with the Knight here? I actually saw the vision there, but wow, this down tilt. How long does it last?
It lasts pretty long.
She needs it. She needs
it.
A lot of times I'm trolling when I say it, but Zelda needs it. Okay, nice. Okay, I thought up.
Wow, I thought up air.
I thought up air, but apparently you have enough time to dash to the other direction and then just set up the lightning kick.
Honestly, he read the DI because I think Kuroneko was also being like, he's going to go for the up air. If I DI in, I should be safe. But no, Maipan with the fair read.
We both thought up air, so all three of us just died to that.
All three of us can be wrong here. Maipan is just that good.
Yeah. We all just got DI mixed by that. Yeah, in my heart of hearts, I was like, yeah, down throw up air probably kills Terry, maybe.
I'm starting to see why you're talking about how there's always a Zelda or two in day 2. Because if they're all playing like that, they deserve it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, again, they all very good, but in different ways. In ways that I didn't think, like, a worst character had like, depth of play to, like, be this successful. So it's actually really interesting.
Yeah, we're seeing it play out right now. We're going to small battlefields. So we started on FD. We went to PS2, so we got the dual platforms plus the length. And it looks like Kuroneko now is like, yes, I still need these platforms to function, but I also want to be able to close that distance a lot sooner. We're seeing this play out right now. Great Nair into the Burn Knuckle.
Okay, not even just the forward air. You have that strong dash attack, too. Yeah, Zelda dash attack seems like if the sour spot hits, it still kind of sets up for a tech chase, and if the sweet spot hit, like it's in a really good spot. But that down tilt forward air, I'm going to start looking at these percentages because this is working a little bit too well.
I mean, it's just the perfect
for my own sake, I'm going to run to a Zelda eventually. I need to know when I'm going to die to down tilt forward air, which seems to be at almost every point. But
if you go into a Zelda court, I am sure they're going to give you hundreds of pages on exact DI angles and percentages for each confirm.
You know what? That's actually really kind of them. Make it easy, just never tell anyone.
Oh, yeah, because no one asks. They're like, oh, no one's come in here before. You're the first non-Zelda player we've had in years.
That's actually probably not even an exaggeration.
Great dash attack there. Kuroneko back in this. It looks very even, but you always have that the down tilt into the anything there to kill. Kuroneko's going to be careful.
Nehru's love tech chase to the Knight.
That's a dead Terry.
And it led to the kill, and it's a 0 to death, basically.
Oh,
that
recovery was terrible.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That joke was terrible.
Thank you. I'll be here all blocked.
Oh. 3 more hours.
3 more hours of dad jokes, baby. Get ready.
But yeah, again, this is a very, very great run right now for Maipan. And honestly, outside of a few like DI mishaps, I don't think Kuroneko is just playing incredibly bad. I just think it's been really hard for him to find like these substantial kills or even like long combos or anything.
Well, something that all players have to be very aware of, especially if you're one that has to go in and stay in like Terry, right? The bruiser, the rushdown. You need to be able to know how to pressure Zelda's shield because her out-of-shield options are crazy good against you. And unfortunately, that may be it. Ooh, Burn Knuckle again.
Wow, that was perfect.
Maipan playing the matchup perfectly. No notes. And look at him, all smiles. He knows what he did, and he's happy about it.
Oh, yeah, I won 3-0 with Zelda against Terry, and I'm going to day 2 on winners.
GG, shake my hands.
I don't have to potentially play Raru tomorrow as soon as I wake up.
I think that's extra motivation for you if you're in winners bracket. It's like, oh, if I don't go to losers, I don't have to play Raru.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was amazing. that was like not just strong neutral play. I got to see a lot of cool Zelda tricks that I don't think I could imagine any other character doing.
Something to keep you up at night now.
Yeah, Zelda's pretty hype. Zelda's pretty hype. That was actually exciting. I don't know. A lot of people think Zelda's like, oh, me too. Like the way Zelda's play online, I'm just like, this character is like so boring. Like they just do the same thing over and over.
I know that character, I know that player expression is a thing. If you were expressing yourself in that way, I don't know what to say about you as a person.
Yeah.
You can't be happy like this.
Yeah, online it's like so boring. But yeah, that was cool. Like I feel like he covered a lot of the blind spots of Terry really well to the point where I'm like, how many Terrys have you fought? Like to
Too
know
many.
the exact timing that you need to hit him out of the crack shoot off stage, all the tech chases, everything.
You know, if you play a matchup that well, then you probably got rocked by Terry's or that character like early on in Ultimate's life to the point where you're like, I'm going to learn this matchup so hard that I'm never going to lose to another
I won't
one.
even have to be a threat of dropping stocks. Like he got many 0 to deaths in that set. Like not even just 1 or 2. Like I want to say like he got 2 0 to deaths for like 1 match, and it was 3 matches.
Yeah, you know, you have an exploitable recovery like Terry's. You should be taking full advantage of that. I would have expected the same thing if it was a Cloud, if it was a Ryu, or even a Kazuya.
Yeah, because these characters are really strong. Like when it comes to their strengths, like it's very polarizing characters, and even opportunities to even like exploit those weaknesses, you don't get very many of them.